consonant, please.
Welcome back. Yes, the word mix was literacy. Well, David, you know, here we are on New Year's Eve. We've already talked a little bit about New Year's Eve resolutions, but they often seem to be about giving things up, don't they?
They do, to relinquish. And I'm going to talk about the three most obvious targets that people highlight as taboos. Now, the three taboos, classic taboos, would have to be, I think, chocolate.
Not a taboo for a lot of people.
Well, it's not taboo, they're at least to ration down. Now, that comes from Aztec culture because they were the sort of discoverers of this bizarre and delicious treat, and it literally means bitter water. Now, tobacco would be the next one. That's evil weed.
That's certainly something lots of people decide to give up on New Year's Eve.
That's right. The Guarani people, they give us the word tobacco, and it first applied to a sort of rolled leaf, like a sort of more of a bush cigar, if you like. That was their word, tobacco. And the third one, it would have to be alcohol. Now, alcohol is Arabic, and it comes from the phrase al-kahul, that's A-L-K-U-H-U-L, and it's where we get the word coal, which is that the sort of powdered
eye makeup of some sort, isn't it?
That's right, and it's because it's such a powdered metal, it's a distillation of a strong element, that the word alcohol is closely linked to this idea of essentially a powerful distillation in liquid form that gives us alcohol these days.
So those are the things that we either decide to give up on New Year's Eve or perhaps indulge in quite a good measure.
Well, we try and make it fast, but we normally break that resolve fairly fast as well.
I think we do. I do, that's for sure. Thank you, David. Let's have a look at our scores. And at this point, Matthew is leading strongly on 20 points as we go into our next letters game. And Dane, chance to catch up.
Can we please start with a consonant?
Thanks, Dane. Let's start with P.
And another consonant?
And a vowel.
B.
And a vowel, please.
And another consonant.
U.
And another.
And another, please.
O.
And a consonant, please.
And finish with a vowel, please.
S.
And another consonant.
T.
Time starts now.
And another vowel.
I.
And one more vowel.
E.
And finish with a consonant, please.
Y.
Thank you, Lily. Here's the clock.
Well done. How did you go? How many? 5. 5 for you, Matthew. 6 for you. We'll go with 5 first. And yours, Matthew? Jostle. Jostle, that's a nice one.
Do love to hear that J in action. Well played. Jostle is a great
So, Dane,
6.
how many did you come up with this time?
I struggled a bit with that one, just the 4.
4 for you, Matthew.
5 for me, Richard.
Let's go with your 4 first.
Boy.
Boy, and Matthew, yours?
Piety.
Piety. It's a very well-behaved word for a New Year's Eve.
Well snaffled, Matthew. Piety is listed. It's showing reverence or respect, usually with a religious connotation. Now, I didn't do much better. I reckon this may well be one of the nastiest mixes that we've had on this show.
A really challenging one.
It was a very obscure word that I found, and that's ubiety.
Oh, that is obscure. What does that mean?
Well, it's U-B-I-E-T-Y, and it means the state of being somewhere.
Well, a fascinating word, David, but a good 5 points for Matthew. Well, what a tough mix that was. Let's see if we can get some more generous letters this time around. And Matthew, would you like to choose them for us?
Lily, could we start with a consonant, please?
Thanks, Matthew. G.
And another consonant, please?
Another G.
A vowel, please?
E.
A consonant?
V.
A vowel, please?
A.
Another vowel.
O.
A consonant, please?
So, Matthew, how did that combination
R.
go for you?
682.
Another consonant, please?
What about you, Dane?
685.
T.
Just a little
And,
bit further away.
a consonant, please.
Matthew,
And
your
last
explanation.
letter, S.
50 by 10
I'll start the clock.
50 by the 10,
gives you 500.
500.
7 times 25
7 by 25,
is 175.
175.
Plus, you add that to 500.
Your pen went down well before the clock finished, Matthew. What did you get?
A 7.
A 7 for you. That sounds good. Dane?
6.
I saw you sort of go, oh. It is one of the things that is not necessarily unfair, but very tough about this game, that you can score a good word like a 6, but if somebody else has a 7, you know, that just doesn't add up particularly well for you. But what was your 6, Dane?
Greats.
Greats. Well, I bet that does great on you. Matthew, what was yours? Stagger. That's a nice one, Rob. Some people may be doing that a little bit later this evening, I suspect.
Oh, well, I presumed Stagger was a deer hunter. That's how I look at the word. But in fact, it is someone who has had a little bit too much of that compounded metal often. Stagger is a great 7. Well done, Matthew. Storage was another that was packed into that, and also toe rags, a less than complimentary way to finish that game.
Very uncomplimentary indeed, but a very complimentary 7 points for Matthew in that round. We're heading for some more numbers now, and it's going to be you to choose in a moment, Dane. But there's a lovely tie-in, actually, if you don't mind me mentioning it, because our very first carryover champion on letters and numbers, going back a long time now, was Chris Sholton-Smith. And there is a connection between you and him. Can you tell us what it is?
Chris was actually my Year 7 English teacher.
Did you actually see him perform on the show?
Yeah, I watched all his episodes and he had a very big fan base back at school.
Well, he was inspiring, and maybe you could make a choice of letters for us now.
All right. Can I please have 1 large and 5 small, Lily?
1 large and 5 small.
So people,
Thanks, Dane.
highlight as taboos.
And our numbers
Now,
are
the 3 taboos, classic taboos.
1,
Would have to be, I
2,
think, chocolate.
5,
Not a taboo for a lot of people.
9, and our large number is
It
100.
comes from Aztec
and
culture
the
because
target
they were
treat
the,
is 207.
the sort of discoverers
Let's
of
head
this
there right now.
bizarre and delicious treat. And it literally means bitter water. Now, tobacco would be the next one. That's evil weed.
That's certainly something lots of people decide to give up on New Year's Eve.
That's right. The Guarani people, they give us the word tobacco, and it first applied to a sort of rolled leaf, like a sort of more of a bush cigar, if you like. That was their word, tobacco. And the third one, it would have to be alcohol. Now, alcohol is Arabic, and it...
Well, that was one of those ones where we just had to wait for the clock to come around. A nice, easy combination. Dane, I presume you got to the target?
Yeah, right on the money.
207, and you, Matthew?
207, yes.
All right, Dane, explain to us how it should be done.
100 multiplied by 2 gives you 200.
100 by 2 is 200.
Plus 8 gives you 208.
Plus 8.
Minus the 1 gives you
Minus
207.
207.
Right on the target, Matthew. Same method for you?
Exactly the same method.
Just verify if you would, please. Nice work. Well, guess what, Lily? I got that one.
Oh, well done. I love an easy one.
Yes, it was a nice, easy one, but 10 points each for Matthew and Dane. Great to see Dane on the scoreboard with those 10 points. Matthew now on 42. We're heading for another little break, and a word mix for you, this time rust mail. And the clue, generosity is its own reward. Back after a while.